Hello, everybody. Oh, fuck. I'm knocking stuff off my desk. Wait. Wait! So some of you may have noticed that this stream has, like, ended and relaunched, like, 3 times. And that's because Sorry, I got hair in my mouth. 1 second. Got hair in my mouth. There we go. So what happened was I launched it. Yeah, I messed up. I launched it, and forgot to change the title from the last stream, so I took it down. Hair in my mouth again. And then I relaunched it, but this time I'd forgotten to actually add the thumbnail. So I took it down again and relaunched it again. Hello, white man. Hello. You played Third Strike for 19 years. Negative Edge? Yeah, Negative Edge is awesome. Sweep cards even is cool as well. I saw that the other day. Like, it didn't happen to me, but I was watching somebody else play, and it happened to me. It was sick. But Street Fighter, or not Street Fighter. Oh, I'm getting my games mixed up. Pokemon time. So here's what happened last week. For anybody who wasn't here on the last week's stream, is I had a very bad experience. Because we went to the second gym, to Brawley, and I accidentally over-leveled, like, Pokemon, so I wasn't able to use them, so I had to use, like, a suboptimal team. And I ended up, we lost 3 Pokemon on, like, the second gym, which I was expecting to just, like, steamroll, which is a nightmare. So we're back down to below a full party. We have no Pokemon left, by the way. We have no spare Pokemon left. All we have left are these guys. We have a Makahita, a Tailo, what's this guy called? Whismer, and we have Marshtomp, we have Dustox, which is a cool team, but it could have been better, because we got our fucking ass kicked. So the plan for today is to go to Wattson's gym and kick the crap out of that guy. I don't have any great answers to Wattson right now, but, or no, I kind of do actually. This guy's a ground type, right? Yeah, he's a ground type. Ground types up when it evolves. So we're gonna catch some new Pokemon. We're gonna play the video game. It's gonna be awesome. Also, the level cap, by the way, we're playing with level caps, and the level cap here is 24, I think. I have it open in another tab. Let me check. 24, so we can't exceed level 24. Also, I don't know why the emulator window, I mean my completely original hardware window, is keeps like getting slightly bigger and slightly smaller. We're just gonna have to deal with it. Marshtomp solos, that's kind of what I'm hoping. I'm like, but what if they have hidden power grass? But they're not gonna have fucking hidden power grass. What am I thinking? What were they thinking? Alright, so I gotta go to Mauville. I just don't remember where Mauville is. I can check the map. This is always the part of the game where I don't quite remember what I'm doing. Where's my map? I don't have a map. Fuck. Okay. This guy can't just take me to Mauville, can he? I forget how to go to Mauville. Oh, did I forget to deliver the letter to Steven? Where do I find Steven? He's in the cave, isn't he? Shit. They do have Sonic Boom and Flash Kick. That is true. They do have Sonic Blade. They have Crouching Medium Kick, which on counter hit goes into Flash Kick. It's gonna be fucked up. I'm gonna get outzoned. Yeah, I completely forgot about the letter side quest. Steven's in the cave, right? I gotta go Flash Pokemon. I mean, I don't have to. Sometimes what I do is I just use the cave. I just like, what's the word I'm looking for? I just do the cave. Like, I just don't even flash. I just walk through the cave. We're gonna see if we can do that. And if not, I'm sure at least one of these fuckers can learn Flash, right? Because I really hate Flash. Like, at least Surf and even like Rock Smash are actual moves. Okay, but Dustox can learn Flash if I need it. Oh man, do I have any Repel? I should probably go buy Repel because this is gonna be really obnoxious. I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna go get Repel, unless I already have some. Because, man, the random encounters are obnoxious at times. Alright, so I sprint back to the mart. Yeah, Ryu would have a Machamp, I think. Oh, is there not a mart in this town? Oh. Alright, fuck it. Fuck it, we just fight. We just fight the way through the cave, whatever. Look at a cute little guy. This is one of my favorite Pokemon. I think everybody has that favorite Pokemon that is just, like, not relevant. Right? Like, my favorite Pokemon is Snorlax, and I feel like Snorlax, by nature of being, like, a notable Pokemon in the first generation, I think Snorlax is a reputable Pokemon. I think, you know, Snorlax is one that we remember and we think of quite fondly. But Makuhita? How often do you think of Makuhita? How often do you think of Hariyama? Probably very infrequently. But I love it. I love the little guy. I think he's adorable. And I think a lot of my enjoyment of Makuhita and Hariyama is the fact that when I was a kid, I thought, like, smelling salt was really cool. Like, the move. Where I think it, like, it does double damage on a paralyzed opponent and gets rid of their paralysis. Because I feel like that's a level of complexity that's missing from a lot of the older Pokemon games. That weird, like, almost Magic the Gathering-esque interaction. And I just thought it was really cool. Abra. Alright. Run. Can't escape! Whatever, she's gonna teleport. Alright, what's a good Pokemon to have in the front here? By the way. This guy's probably pretty good to have here. The theme name is Drinks. The theme name? The name theme is Drinks, by the way, in case anybody's curious. Alright, Zubat. And I already got my encounter for this cave, by the way, so I can't catch any of these cool guys. Alright, you know what? Are we just gonna use Flash? What the fuck else am I gonna use Dustox for this entire run? I'm just gonna use Flash. This is just a quality of life thing. If I weren't streaming, I think I would just, like, bump into walls for an hour until I get to the bottom of the cave. But for the quality of life of my beautiful YouTube audience, what move do I not care about? I'll get rid of Moonlight. Is there a move deleter in this gen? I can never remember. But whatever. You know, Dustox is, I feel like, not particularly useful for a lot of the late game. Even though I think it's cool, it's maybe my favorite bug type. I just think it has a sick design. It's like if a Beautifly was, like, fucked up and, like, evil. So I went to the store today. I went to Shoppers Drug Mart to pick something up, and as I was there, they had a sale on Kool-Aid Jammers, on the blue Tropical Punch Kool-Aid Jammers. So I bought a box. How many are in this? 10 of 10 Kool-Aid Jammers. And I drank 9 of them before stream. How much sugar is that? That's so much sugar. Yeah, that's, oh my god, that's so much sugar. So that's 5.5 grams of sugar per Kool-Aid Jammer. So by the time I finish this pack, I will have had like 60% or so of my daily recommended sugar intake, which is a bad thing. But anyway, so I have the last Kool-Aid Jammer here next to me. There's a move deleter after the 7th gym. That's fucked up. They actually hate me. They actually want me stuck with Flash for so long. Oh, this guy's sick as fuck. I wish this could have been one of my encounters, because I love Sableye. That's another one of my Pokemon. A Pokemon that's not of particular repute. It's not really a notable Pokemon that you would think of when you think Pokemon. Your mind wouldn't immediately go to Sableye. But it's fucking cool. It's like a little goblin. Alright, Kool-Aid Jammer time. Anytime I punch the straw into one of these, I'm always concerned I'm going to get it all over myself. But no, we're good. I'm a pro. Kuma would have Yveltal? That's the legendary from Y, right? I can agree with that. That is true. Pokemon, the Pokemon Company hates anything that isn't fucking Charizard. Gen 3 is like my favorite one, and it does have a lot of designs that I think are fucking awesome, but it does certainly feel, I think Gen 3 and 4 feel like Pokemon getting a little more ornate with their designs. I feel like there's not a whole lot of designs in the first two generations that match and they're not like crazy complex, but there's a little bit more of a artistic complexity to some of these. I almost said Third Strike to some of these Gen 3 designs that I don't think is necessarily present in the first two generations. And I think it's awesome. I love Gen 3. I think it's the goober generation. It's the fucker generation. It's the little guy's generation. There he is, Steven Stone. I thought this guy was so fucking sick. This guy to me was like the Goku of Pokemon. When I was like a kid, I thought he was so badass. And I thought Steel Wing was cool just by extension of that. Did I get an escape rope or am I gonna have to walk out of here? Oh my god, Steven Stone added me on WhatsApp. Groudon and Kyogre are fucking cool. That's, I think, my favorite legendary trio is Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza. Although I've been told it's meant to be Rayquaza, because it's like a star, like Quasar. That's a type of star, right? I'm not just losing my mind. Whatever a Quasar is, I think Rayquaza is meant to be that. In the anime, he has a shiny Metagross. He would. He's fucking cool as hell. Alright, did I take any damage? I don't think so. I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Center just to, like, ease my mind. Okay, so we gave him the thing. Now we need to go to the other city. To... deliver the goods. The Devon goods. Devon goods? Oops, wait, where am I? Where are we going? Where are we going? Slateport? Let's go to Slateport. I don't think we've been to Slateport yet. I never rewatched the Pokemon anime. I was never like a huge TV guy. But I did read the manga. Like the Pokemon Adventures manga. And it's fucking awesome for anybody who hasn't read it. Because it's like so much more intense and like fucking dark than the anime ever was. So there's one scene I remember where they're in like Pokemon Tower, and instead of Ash and Gary, they're Red and then depending on the translation you're reading, sometimes Blue is the rival and Green is the girl, and sometimes Green is the rival and Blue is the girl. But the translation I read had Blue as the... Which translation did I read? I feel like I just interchanged the names. I think the translation I read had Blue as the rival and Green as the girl. And there's one scene, and it's actually kind of fucking awesome. There, where the rival, Blue, Green, whatever, has like a Charmeleon, and he's fighting like an Arbok, and he has the Charmeleon use Slash on the Arbok, and he fucking cuts it in half. There's a scene where like they use focus energy, and what fucking moves do I even use here? There's a scene where they use focus energy, and like the Machamp focuses energy on like the tip of its finger and does this like crazy fucking finger attack. It's so cool. Read the Pokemon Adventures manga. It's crazy. In a good way, in a good way. There's a part in the no way where Norman punches his son. That's awesome. I know for a fact I read that, because I think I read the first. I know for a fact I read the first 3 generations of the manga, and then I might have finished 4, but I know for a fact I didn't. I think I've read 4. I read like the Diamond, Pearl, Platinum stuff, but I don't think I finished 5. I think I started 5 and never finished it, but it's awesome. The Pokemon anime does, though, have kind of a very specific vibe. The voice acting is a little... It's just 2000s anime voice acting, I think. You know, like, all the dubs are kind of just like that. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Alright, once I fight my way through this beach. Oh, God. Once I fight my way through this beach. Ooh, what's this? Oh, there's a person there. Oh, it's a potion. That sucks. Yo, Lyrian Belmont? Lyrian Belmont, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I'm playing Pokemon. Of my 3rd strike on it, thank you. Mwah. I appreciate it. That is most of what I do. So thank you. I do love 3rd strike. I'm not streaming 3rd strike this week specifically because I want to play Arkham City. I want to finish the Nuzlocke at some point, and I want to play Arkham City. So I'm not streaming 3rd strike this week, but it is an awesome game. 4Kids did the dubbing? Yeah, I believe that. Didn't 4Kids do like the first English dub of One Piece? Because I have a buddy of mine who always has the who always says the yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum thing. Super essay, yeah. Nice joke. What was I fucking saying? Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum thing, and my buddy brings that up. What do I do here? I know I have to talk to somebody, but I don't remember where. I've heard similar things about the 4Kids dub. I've heard it's not very good. However, a buddy of mine was telling me that there's a guy, I think his name is Sanji, and Sanji in the actual series has a cigarette that he like gestures with, like he holds it and he gestures with it. But apparently 4Kids went through. Oh shit, this is an important fight. I should have a strategy. Whatever, fuck it. I'm just gonna level everything up to 20. But then I risk... Yeah, 20's fine. I won't go over the level cap with 20, right? I got so many levels to work with. Let's get everything to 20. Because I think there's a big fight here. I have to fight like a bunch of fucking goons. But apparently in the 4Kids dub, they go through and they animate over the cigarette with a lollipop. And a friend of mine was telling me that she thinks that's fucking cooler. Which I agree. I think that having a character gesture with a lollipop is cool. Would I do a randomizer? Probably not. I don't expect Pokemon, like, Nuzlocke playthrough streams to be particularly common. And if I do, I'd probably just do, like, the base game. Like, I don't think I've played these games... Oh, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-dun, dun, 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 da-da-dun, dun, 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 da-da-dun, dun, 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 da-da. Ah! I didn't even hear his cry. I just guessed. I just guessed what it sounded like. I was talking about something. I got entirely distracted. Oh yeah, I don't think I've played these games enough, like as challenge runs, to feel like I need to challenge myself or shake it up with a randomizer. Hey Wets, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing okay. I'm drinking my Kool-Aid jammer. I'm playing a video game made for 5-year-olds. It's a good time. As opposed to the game I normally play, which is made for 13-year-olds. Am I right, gamers? Alright, so I think the first Pokemon we have to deal with is a Carvana. The fucking piranha dude. And I'm trying to think of what's going to be good into Carvana. This thing not at all. Actually, what type is it again? No, this thing not really. You want something that doesn't make contact. What's like a good Pokemon? Yeah, fuck it. We'll do Dustox at the front. Whatever. And if Dustox dies, Dustox dies. I don't, you know, Dustox, I love you. You're great, but you're expendable now. You're expendable now. Animate sprites. That's fucking cool. Is that for your game? Or are you just animating like random sprites? Is it like I'm doing like a cool fucking like Spider-Man sprite? All right. So if this next Pokemon isn't a Carvana, I'm a fraud. All right. Because I'm pretty sure it's a Carvana. Oh, I'm not a fraud. We fucking did it. All right. So I'm just gonna use. What do I have? Gust. Doesn't this thing have rough skin? Shouldn't that have damaged me? What ability does Carvana have in Gen 3? I don't even remember. Apologies, you guys can hear me sucking back this Kool-Aid jammer. I don't know why I got so in my head. I was like, what if I wiped this Carvana? It is a game made for 6-year-olds. Alright, is this another Carvana? Carvana, right? Because Piranha. Okay, Zubat. Flying type moves are flying type moves special attacks? I thought flying type moves were physical attacks. What the hell? Maybe rough skin is like hard coded. Maybe it's not just like anything that does physical damage. Maybe it's like specific moves are coded as making contact or not. I don't know. Maybe Carvana also just doesn't have rough skin this generation. I don't know. But I could have sworn it did, because I used to have Sharpedo on my team. Which is also one of the coolest Pokemon ever. It's a shark and a torpedo. Like, come on. It's fucking awesome. Just Gust. Okay. That makes sense. I wasn't sure if the contact thing was like factored in, like if it was hard coded or if it factored in physical special. I understand now. And then do I have to fight the boss here? Do I have to fight Archie here? I actually don't remember. I don't think so. I think he just comes in and like aura farms, doesn't he? He goes like, Team Aqua is so epic and cool. Have you seen Adam Sandler's The Water Boy? So I never played Ruby or Sapphire. I like played this one. And I thought it was so sick that we had two evil teams and they were like up against each other. I thought it was so cool, and I was disappointed when I went back to play Ruby and Sapphire, and it was and I don't think I ever finished either of those games, but I remember it had just one or the other. Hey Scott, what's up, man? I love these little sprites. I love these little dudes. They're actually like so good. You know what sprite I think about all the time is fucking this guy. They really got his ass. What if we make a sprite that's like a balding old man? How do we indicate that this sprite is like a middle-aged man? Dun, dun, da, da, da. All right, I think we can go north from here, right? Yeah. Oh man, that would be an epic diversion though. The battle. Scott, you fucker! This guy's standing in my way. Which one is this? Is this the one where you rent Pokemon? I don't remember, but these are cool. I would play that for way too long. Okay, I get an electric Pokemon here, right? Yeah, I get an electric Pokemon on this route, which is Route 110. I gotta take my phone out to remember that we get our Route 110 encounter. 110. Alright. What do I have at the front? Marshtomp, right? No, fuck shit. Okay. Because Marshtomp is kind of just going to wall these guys. Did I get my free soda or the Swagger TM? I did not. I don't remember. I don't really care about the soda. But where did I get the Swagger TM? I forgot about that. Okay, I already have one of these. Or I had one of these. I'm just gonna run. And I will, because I think you can get Electivire, or not Electivire. What's the little fucker? This guy. What's his name? Electrike. I'm gonna hit him with a water gun. DTM from the grunt in the museum? Oh, okay. It's over. She's a Pokeball. Okay, we'll do one more Pokeball, and then we'll just use the Great Ball for the sake of time. That water gun did a lot more damage than I thought it would, though. But I guess there is kind of... Alright, we're using the Great Ball. If it breaks out of the Great Ball, I'm screaming. I'm crying. I'm gonna sob greatly. This is a good thing, though. This is a good Pokemon. I like this guy. You know, I would have preferred a Plusle or a Minun. Oh my god! Get in the fucking orb, dude! I would have preferred a Plusle or a Minun, because I think they're cute. Oh my... I'm being tested. Do I have anything that inflicts status? Do I have anything that inflicts status? No. 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 Alright. Alright, alright. We're just gonna keep throwing it. This is your home! Don't you want to be in your home? You think you're too good for your home? Okay, we're good, we're good. Fuck. Alright. What are we naming this? You've been playing ADVPU? And Minun is the best Pokemon there? That's awesome. I have tried so many times to make Plusle and Minun work in any kind of like Smogon format, and it just doesn't. I tried to do a Gen 5 Rain team where I would just spam like Thunder with Plusle and Minun. It doesn't work. Alright. I'm going to name this. I guess I'm drinking a Kool-Aid. I'll name it Kool-Aid. Blanca? No, no, no. It's got to be drink names. That's the theme. That's the theme. Next theme could be Street Fighter character. Oh, crap. I added a space when I did not intend to. Kool-Aid's going to fit? Yeah, Kool-Aid's going to fit. Name him Sean. I do like when people just give their Pokemon, like, and their pets in real life, like, dude names, you know? Like, just, like, normal middle-aged man names. Like, this is my Pokemon, like, Richard. It's my Pokemon, like, Lester. People still name their kid Lester? I'm gonna name my kid Lester. Alright. To level 20 you go. Time to pump this Pokemon full of steroids. Gatorade. Oh, fuck. That's a banger. I'm using that one on the next electric Pokemon because that's a fucking good answer. Oh, yeah. Sean Street Fighter. I'm actually so stupid. I forgot that this was a Street Fighter YouTube channel. Quick attack. Yes. I do not want to tackle. There's the name raider here, is there? I believe you. Coffee if you catch a ground type? Yeah, yeah. Let's archive some other ones, because I've gone through a couple, but I've not yet used coffee. I'm surprised I didn't use coffee last stream. I feel like... I find it shocking that I came up with Perrier before I went to coffee. Ooh, Spark? Yippee! I think I would... Yeah, it's an electric Pokemon. It doesn't need fucking attack. It doesn't need physical attack. Third Strike, let's go. Yeah, welcome to the Third Strike stream, everybody. Well, you know, Pokemon Emerald is the Third Strike of Pokemon, right? It's the third generation. It's the third series of games. Being the Street Fighter 3 series. And it's the third and final version. It's the Third Strike. You know, Tyranitar kind of is Chun-Li if you stop to think about it. Who's going to be water without ice? That's going to have to be like a fighting Pokemon. Evening in Land of the British? Wonderful. I love Britain. I've been there. I've been there. Well, it's evening-ish in Canada. It's like early evening. Maybe late afternoon if you're like a fucking weirdo. Okay. I think these fuckers have like a Skitty. I think there's a Skitty and there's something else. They hated the first installment and loved the last installment 25 years later. Yeah, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. Oh no, they have Plusle and Minun. Look at these guys. Look at these guys and tell me they're shitmons. Look at how cute they are and tell me they're competitively unviable. Whoa, I should not have Talo here. Am I gonna do more singing videos? Probably not. Yeah, I appreciate the compliment though, because I did that recording and I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, probably not is the answer. Like, just absent-mindedly singing during streams and stuff is probably the best you get. Although I do, Weezer Enjoyer lore fact, I do have a guitar, like, next to where I stream from, and anytime I go to, like, stand up, one of the reasons I'm apprehensive to stand up during streams and, like, go get water or whatever, is because I keep my guitar, like, right next to me, and I'm really afraid I'm gonna knock it over, like, on stream, and it's gonna break on stream, and you guys are gonna, like, all hear me curse like a sailor. Closing my door. I realized it was open. When T-Tart has Crouch Medium Kick? Yeah, it's fucked up. It's, I hate when I'm playing Pokemon Showdown and I get clipped by a buffered back heavy punch into, Dragon Dance. I don't know, man. I'm saying words. Dang. Oh, I forgot to write the... What was that fucker's called? Electrike? Electric, and it becomes Manectric. Or is it Manectric, right? Because it's I think it's meant to be a mane, like a lion. Bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba da ba ba da. I like this guy. This guy like loves his kid. He's got his kid dressed up as little Pikachu. I think it's cute. Alright, so, I remember this next part, because I have wiped for this next part many, many times. Oh, I gotta burp. 1 second, I gotta mute myself. Kool-aid, burp. So I'm going to heal, because this next encounter is the May fight, the rival fight. Is this the second rival fight or the third rival fight? Anyway, we're gonna check out what her team is. They're sick. I love Plusle and Minun. They're like my children. They are children to me. Okay, what are the fights? I'm trying to find it on the internet. Oh, these are for the remakes. I don't want the fucking remakes. Leave me alone. Emerald rival fights. Fodder and Rustboro? Yeah, second one is optimal. Or second one is optional. I did skip that. Okay, I think this is for Emerald or Ruby and Sapphire though. Where can I find her fucking team? Rival 2 or Rival 3. Emerald. Oh my god, I can't find it. Okay. I think I have to try to just remember. Oh, this is a banger question. How do I feel about the shift from Kiki to Booba in Pokemon official art? I think that some Pokemon looking really cool and badass and some looking like little funny goobers, to me, was always the appeal. Especially if some of the older Pokemon cards, like, they try so hard to make some of them look badass. And some of them, they're just like, this is like my round fucking fat Pikachu. And it's awesome. I do think the bobification, however one pronounces that word, of Pokemon art, it feels a bit more sanitized. It feels a bit less epic. Lotad Bird Starter. That sounds correct. We're just gonna fucking do it. All right, we're just gonna fucking go. I'm going to assume that her lead Pokemon, because she has not Sceptile, Grovyle. The old watercolor art is peak. I agree. All right, we're gonna bring this. What do we lead with? Again, you know what? We're gonna put Sprite at the front because Sprite is expendable. Although I should actually get repels, so that I'm not having to fight off wild encounters. Although this is a different route, isn't it? Or no, is that the same route? It's the same route. Okay, I don't get a new encounter. I do not get a new encounter. I got excited. It's a fire, water, grass core? Is it? What's her fire? I'm gonna get some repels. Let's buy a bunch. 30's a nice round number. Oh, Slugma! Of course. Nobody say it. Nobody fucking say it. Slugma, Wingull, Grovyle. Yeah, that makes sense. I believe you. Okay, so I should not leave with those dogs, is what I'm hearing. Let's see what this cool guy. Check the NPC in the tent and the fan club. Yes, boss. Where's the tent? Is this the tent? No. Oh, like the battle tent? No. What am I fucking doing? Like the tent down here? The fan club. This is the fan club. I think I was already in here. The chairman of the Pokemon fan club. Whom do I talk to in here? Hello. Look at these overworld sprites. Now these are fucking goobers. Look at this little guy. Oh, this is Swagger. Yeah. Swagger's probably a good thing to have. What's a cool guy to have Swagger? What Pokemon do I think can get Swagger up consistently? It feels appropriate to teach it to this guy, but doesn't it learn it by level up anyway? Let's do this guy. What is it right now? It's Loudred. Yeah, I don't need Pound. I have Uproar. Although I don't think I need it. I don't need Astonish, actually, more than I don't need Pound. There we go. Alright, we got Swagger. And then one of these guys. The Energy Guru. What does this guy sell? Oh, he sells these. Golduck with Swagger does sound funny. That has never actually occurred to me. Oh, wait, no. I gotta buy a doll. I gotta buy a doll. I like Azurill. There we go. Let me go. Let me be free. Alright. Let's go. Did I heal? I feel like I just heal every like 5 seconds because I don't remember if I heal, but I'm pretty sure I healed. Alright, off to the fight we go. Route 110. Because this, if we go to our left, if we go westward, this is like its own route, but there's no grass on it. Like I have to, do I have the fishing rod? Can I get like a Magikarp or something here? No, okay. Alright. Because I don't think there's any actual encounters there. And then this is the secret fucking cool ninja house. Alright. Yo, you don't EV train your Pokemon? I can't believe it. They called me out for being a fake gamer. What am I looking for? Repel. I completely forgot why I opened my bag. Snuck past him. Alright. Do I just lead with Marshtomp here? Am I being too precious with Marshtomp? Because we've established the team as what? Slugma, Wingull. Let's lead with... Oh, actually, what abilities does this thing have? Thick Fat. Alright, we're gonna lead with this guy. We're gonna lead with the goat. Alright. Thick Fat is a good ability that I'm glad I remembered Makuhita can have. It also has Fake Out. Dustox should 1v1 the Grovyle? I believe that. Yeah, I'm just so precious with my Marshtomp. Oh man, you're fucking dead. Oh no, fuck. I'm so stupid. I didn't even register that they started with Wingull instead of Slugma. I'm fucking so dumb. Oh my god. Alright, I'm dead doing it. I'm so stupid. Oh man. Oh man. Alright, fuck. I'm actually like dumb. Okay, wait. Yeah, there's fucking Wing Attack, moron. Die. Okay, here comes Slugma. I'm so stupid. Oh my god. I just assumed it would be Slugma first. Okay, what attacks does this thing have? This feels safe. This feels like an okay thing to do. Oh, that was free. Alright, we take those. I don't think I'm concerned yet. Okay. Okay, so the question now is, do I think I survive a Leaf Blade? Like, do I want to try to paralyze it before I switch to Dustox? I'm going to do that. I'm going to play it a little bit risky. Oh, yeah, okay, Pursuit. I shouldn't have switched anyway. Whoa! Oh, fucking hate. Okay, whatever. That was death anyway. There was nothing I could have done about that. Ooh, and Static. What was that guy's name? Kool-aid. Kool-aid. Only through your valiant sacrifice is victory possible. It's been an honor, my friend. Get his ass. That's not as much damage as I hoped it would be. Okay, but that's also fucking nothing. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I did get played. There was no escape there. That was like a real strategy. Although I'm not certain. I think I may have been able to live a critical hit. I'm not sure, or a non-critical hit, because that crit, right? And the white killed me. I may have been able to survive, but yeah. You know, I'm okay with dying to that crit pursuit because there was nothing I could have done in that situation. Gravel was grass flying. I see it. I can believe that. Yeah, it does kind of look like he's flying a little bit. You can't escape. Guys, I understand that reference. I would have lived the crit, yeah. So if it hadn't crit, I would have been okay. Although it probably would have pursued it next turn again, so there's not a whole lot I could have done. The static, like going down to pursuit, but still paralyzing with static is something I'm okay with. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, guys, tag yourselves. Which one of these is literally you? I'm the psychic. Magnemite's steel type in this generation, so I can punch that guy. Then I should probably just switch this guy out, right? It could have parried. That's true. That's true. Oh, what hidden power is this? Oh, what hidden power is this? Okay, nothing I care about. Metal sound. The aroma ladies are literally you? Yeah, I see it. They're cool. The aroma ladies are really cool. There's a lot of cool like NPC sprites in this game. They all have sauce. They all have aura. Masha16, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Pokemon stream. How are you today? Alright, I'm gonna get this item. Elixir. You know, that route, not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. What is it? Nanab berry. Which fucking berry is this? 1 second. Is that one of the ones that doesn't actually do anything? Oh, yeah, it's a Pokeblock ingredient. And here we are. Beautiful, sunny Mauville City. Oh, look at that guy! In the top left. That's literally me. Alright, I gotta go put Electivire in Valhalla. Or Electivire. I keep calling it Electivire. Electrike. Alright, we gotta play the Amazing Grace for him. 1 second. Where's an instrument? There we go. Oh, and I fucking knocked my guitar. Damn. Poor Electrike, bro. We knew you so little. Route 111. That is an angel number, my friends. We are in for good luck. Are there even any encounters in this route that aren't fishing encounters? Do I even have Rock Smash yet? Is my Rock Smash Pokemon dead? I just don't have Rock Smash. I think I forgot to get Rock Smash. Or do you get Rock Smash here? You get it from the guy who's like, I'm the Rock Smash guy. They call me the Rock Smash. Oh, fuck me. I'm very observant of my surroundings. Cool team. Cool 2 Pokemon. Would Confusion have done more damage there? You know what? Fuck it, we Uproar. And we're gonna see about Confusion. So like 110 special defense? Yeah, I suppose not. Secondary chance? You're right, you're right. Technically optimal if we're hedging our bets. I love that sound effect. The ow, ow, ow from Uproar is awesome. Alright, get trolled, child and lady. Lady who smells good. What a weird Pokemon trainer class. Most of them make sense, right? This is the hiker. You find him in the mountains. This is the rich kid. He often has like fancy items. This is the aroma lady. She's a lady who smells really good. Or maybe she smells really bad. Who knows? It's so funny. Like, why is she the aroma lady? Why do they call her that? Like, imagine, you know, again, you're introducing your buddy. You're like, hey, this is my buddy, whatever. He's a hiker. This is my buddy. He's a, you know, what other trainer classes are? He's a black belt. Right? This is my, this is my friend, the aroma lady. She smells. Not good or bad. She just smells. She's got an odor. What a fucking weird thing. There he is, Rock Smash guy. Hey, your Pokemon seem pretty strong. Take this HM. This is my friend who wears too much Axe deodorant, who wears too much Axe body spray. Alright. So I don't think I get a Route 111 encounter. Oh, no, fuck. I should go Rock Smash for it. I'm silly. Which Pokemon wants an unusable move? You do. Because you seem perhaps a little bit less valuable than Marshtomp and Makuhita. I'm sorry for saying that, but it's true. Alright. And there's Wally. We're going to ignore Wally for a second. Sorry, bro. Sorry, Wally. Oh, I need to get the badge. Isn't it like 20 power? It is 20 power. Which is rough. Although it can reduce defense. It can reduce defense. Alright, there's Wally. Sorry, Wally. I had to go check something. Please, Papa, may I challenge the gym? Wally goes sucker doesn't hate. Are you hating on Wally? You're a bad person. We're gonna fist fight in the parking lot of his gym. Look at this guy. How can you hate him? Alright, Logic, get his ass. Oh, it's over for you, buddy. They made Wally a shy anime boy? I think isn't he not already kind of a shy anime boy? That's always the vibe I got from him. Unless they like really play it up. Please, Papa, I want to go home. I've been no-diffed. You know, in my head, Wally is like a 19th century like London orphan. You know, he remembers, what's that book? Oh my god, what's the book? I read a book when I was a kid because my grandma had it. And it was it was like a woman's name and an old Nick, or young Nick rather. And I remember really distinctly he was called Young Nick because Old Nick is the devil. They described that in the book. And it was about like these orphans. And I'm not certain I ever finished it, but I read it a little bit. And I think of that anytime I think of like... it's my favorite Chungus streamer. I guess. I suppose. Well, it's not a Tale of Two Cities, but it's like, I think, a similar era of English literature. Tale of Two Kitties? That shit's about Garfield. Alright, what other badges can I go get? What route is this? Oh, Route 117. Oh, double battle up here. Probably something similar down here, though. These probably do nothing as well. These are probably just Pokeball ingredients. No! Fuck, I overstepped. I overextended. Alright, I guess I'll fight you. Da, 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 da. I love Doduo. Speaking of Pokemon that nobody cares about... Uproar. Don't die. Oh yeah, I'm good. No more Kool-Aid. All gone. I'd like you to train me. Hey, you seem pretty strong. Now I'm a little Chungus? Not no Illumise. This is another Pokemon that I think is cool as fuck. I don't know why. Will this kill it? No. No, it won't kill it. No, okay, we're good. And then I should probably confuse it. Okay, now I have to be really afraid, because if I hit it to lower its HP again, there is a chance that it will, then hit itself and die. So let's use Rock Smash. Let's go a little bit weaker. Okay, that's okay. We'll take that. And then out comes the Pokeball, the orb. I don't even know what this thing does. I just think it's cool. Oh my god. Can some of the Pokemon today just stay in the fucking orb? I don't think we had... I did not think through my strategy of confusing it. Okay. That was almost really bad. Alright, so this Pokemon gives me, like, champagne vibes. So we will go champagne. Alright, new encounter. What route is this even? I've entirely forgotten. 117. Alright, I would have liked... There are a couple of Pokemon I maybe would like more. 117, we got Illumise? Illumise? I'm gonna go with Illumise, because it looks like a French Pokemon, you know? It looks like if it were real, you'd find it in France. Alright. Let's do the gym now. My goal is to get through Wattson and Flannery today. That might be unrealistic, but we're gonna try. And who better to no-diff his way through the gym than Goat Stomp, Marsh Goat. I don't know. I'm saying words. Can you name one Chungus? They're all drinks. They're all drinks right now. Next one, they can all be Chungai. But at the moment, they're all beverages. Oh, is there just not a way to avoid this fight? Okay, whatever. I'll do this fight. Zigzo what? Alright, what does more damage? Where are my stats? There they are. Okay, I have more attack than I do of special attack, so I should be using Mud Shot. I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of this Mud Shot animation over the next few minutes. Gulpin! Nobody say it. Bum-ba-da-bum. Don't get pranked by the ball. What's the ball? These gulp, these. All right. All right. Gulping down some Pilk? That's gotta be a Pokemon. We gotta name a Pokemon Pilk. Methinks. Methinks. Alright. And there's the gym leader. Alright. 24. So I've got... Let me level up this thing. These creatures. Where are my items? I've gone by them like many times. There we go. Getting epically defeated by a crit self-destruct? Yeah, I think that will be the first time in Weezer Enjoyer Third Strike channel history that we experience biblical rage live on the stream. Alright, do not, Weezer Enjoyer Third Strike, do not overlevel your Pokemon this time. Psybeam. It's a good move to have. Yeah, I'll get rid of Confusion, because Psybeam is strictly better. Milk Tank, name it Pilk Tank? That's a banger idea. If I get one of those, that's going to be the name, because I do like that. Do I think I'd fuck with Mewgenics? I don't even know how the game works, if I'm being entirely honest. I know a lot of people are playing it. I get the Steam notifications going like, this person just launched Mewgenics. And then an hour from there, I'll be like, oh, this person just launched Mewgenics. Is Whirlwind good? Probably not better than anything I have. Although I do like that they get Whirlwind because, you know, they're like sumo. What do you call it? It's not... Is it Rikishi? Rikishi? That's what you call like a sumo practitioner? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Here he comes. Here he comes. That's him. That's my goat. I fucking love this Pokemon so much. Oh, man. What a fucking sick design. They ate. They ate. Supersonic? No, I got Swagger, and I don't need Supersonic. Now there's a Chungus. Now that's a Chungus, my friends. You guys know that Justin Wong video where he's like bullying the kid in Mortal Kombat? And the kid goes like, that's a cheap move, right? But at one point he goes, that, ladies and gentlemen, is a cheap move. It's awesome. You guys like my little kid voice? Is it good? Oh yeah. Bum 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 bra dum bra da 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 dun 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 da do ba ba. This is another Pokemon that is cool as hell. One more little goober to get to 24, and then we're off to gym number 3. I didn't even check what moves it has. Yeah, I guess, I guess Quick Attack's better than Tackle. What a beautiful move list. Do-do-do-dum. No, I'm not gonna speed up for this. No, I'll speed up for this. Wish. Wish is actually really fucking good. Wish is actually huge. What if one of them levels up in the gym? Then I'm not allowed to use it anymore. No, I think the way that people do it is if it levels up after the fight, you're good. Like after you start the fight. All right, that's actually like huge. I don't really care about Sweet Scent, but Wish is actually huge. Actually, like God tier move. All right, there we go. Now we fight Wattson. All right, old man. Sweet Scent for catching stuff? Eh, whatever. Catching, smatching. Am I... Catching, smatching. Am I right? Look at this guy. He's so happy. He's so jolly. It's legit sport Pokemon. I do believe you. I have no doubt. All right. Don't die to self-destruct. I always forget that Voltorb and Electrode are like some of the fastest Pokemon in the game. Alright, I don't even think this thing has anything I need to worry about. Other than like, I don't know, Swagger? Does it have Swagger? Does this thing have self-destruct? Okay, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Supersonic. Not a big fan of that either. Oh, I don't like that. Marshtomp pissing? It's like Mario pissing. you guys fuck with Mario pissing? Mud Sport. Oh, my favorite move, Mud Sport. Mud Sport and Water Sport. Can Sonic Boom into Flash Kick? Die? Die? Perish? You may merely delay the inevitable, Wattson, but death gazes upon us all. You must now meet its eyes, my friend. Yeah, GG fucking moron. Rock Smash out of battle. Might die to crit quick attack, maybe. Maybe. I got too powerful. You know, I got put into a I got put into an advantageous position and I got cocky. Manectric is a go-to Pokemon. I was actually really excited to have a Manectric, but alas, not all is meant to be. Oh, was that Wally? Yeah, it was Wally. Hey, Wally. Hey man, yeah, I'm busy today, and I'm actually kind of busy like all week, and like next week as well. Yeah, I'm just really busy lately, man. I'm sorry, we like can't hang out. All right. All right, next gym is Flannery. Our new level cap is what? Our new level cap is 29. Let's put this cool guy at the front. Oh, wait, is there something here? Oh, yeah, this is like the multiplayer thing, isn't it? It's not the ghost tower. They do just kind of absolutely fuck the electric gym by giving you Marshtomp. Marshtomp's his game. That's why Marshtomp's so fucking awesome. Mudkip propaganda. I didn't think she was gonna turn around. All right, okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Dun 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 dun. What do you have? Shroomish? This game is so free. This game is so easy. I'm never gonna wipe or lose another Pokemon ever again. Alright. Easy, no dift. Off we go. Now we get... Oh my god! Okay. That's on me. Uproar. Is this foreshadowing? Yeah, this is for when I do my my 3-hour Weezer Enjoyer Nuzlocke stream highlight video, like a year from now. I can put that in and then put foreshadowing on the screen. Might require Gyarados for Flannery. That's not a bad idea. Because I've got a couple of encounters. There was the one north of... Where was it? The Brawley City, whatever that one is. Slateport? North of there, I think you can only get fishing encounters. And same with the one that was west of where we fought May. That one you can also only get fishing encounters. So I can just go back at any point. But speaking of cool encounters... Oh yeah, I need to get the goggles. Shit. Alright, so that's Route 111. No encounters here. This is Route 112. I can get an encounter here. Because we're going to get... I don't remember if the desert part is a separate route. Whoa! My son. My son. My daughter. Don't die. Thank you. You would edit the Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke highlight reel? If I am able to complete a run... if I'm able to complete a Nuzlocke, I will hire somebody to... I might do it myself, but I don't think I'd have the time, so I might hire somebody to put that together. Okay, I gotta go use the bathroom real bad. So, while I'm gone, you guys have a minute or so, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And you guys can come up with a name for this Numel. It has to be drink-related. Remember, I'll be back. I forgot to switch to the BRB screen. Normally I'd hit the BRB screen, but it slipped in my mind. Alright, what are we naming it? Pumpkin spice latte, espresso, Azores, matcha latte, juice. What's a banger? What's a banger? I kind of like pumpkin spice latte. Although that won't fit. So we'll do like... Can we do pumpkin spice? Probably not. Let's... What just happened? Okay, wait. Whoa. Whoa, wait. I'm having computer issues. I'm having technical issues. What's happening? Okay. Hold. Okay, that was crazy. I don't even know what happened there. My screen just turned off, and it turned back on, and it turned off, and it turned back on. It's a whole nightmare. Alright, let's do... Yeah, I don't think we can fit pumpkin spice. Let's do juice. There we go. Oh, I have enough Pokemon that they're going to the PS Latte. Then it looks like Piss Latte. This game is so easy. Sipping on your berry juice? Sipping on my berry juice. With juice I fell in love. Die? Alright, now I sprint back to the Pokemon Center. Because I need to go up that hill anyway, like that mountain. Because that's where I fight all the guys. That's where I fight all the Team Magma guys. Loudred is great for clearing fodder. It does just kind of hit really hard. Right, like stab normal is good to have, in my opinion. Like in a run like this, you know, where you're fighting a lot of like Pokemon that are completely neutral to normal. Alright. Up the mountain. It's over the mountain and over the plain. To Gibraltar, to France and Spain. Whatever the words are. Alright. Up we go. Okay, alright, fuck that guy. I was about to go like, oh man, I walked into another encounter like a moron, but we're good. Alright. Oh, I forgot to write down my Route 112 encounter. Alright. Notes app on my phone. 112. Nummel or Numel. I called it Numel when I was younger, but then I heard other people saying Nummel, and I was like, you know, that makes more sense. Alright, don't fight me. Thank you. This is a hiker. I gotta bring something else out front. This is probably the... let's give this guy some love. This guy eats hikers alive, I think. Okay, I thought we could dodge him. Alright, check this out. So in previous Nuzlocks that I've done, like off stream, this guy carries me, and it's because of this specific move. Right? You do like half of their life, and they just don't get to do anything that turn. It is just free damage. It is absurd. Right? Like the fake out hits so hard off this guy's like huge attack stat. Isn't there an HM I forgot? Is there? Probably. There is a very real chance that I've missed something. I've played this game many times, but I can never quite remember like where things are. Alright, so they're not gonna let me pass. Oh, I need to climb up the... I guess I do have to fight this guy. Fine, I guess I will fight you. Legs are solid from climbing up the mountains. This guy's powerful. So, opinions, everybody? Does he have a mustache? Does the hiker sprite in Gen 3 have a mustache? Or is that just like a shadow on his face? William Shakespeare told me to go talk to him. Talk to who? I don't even remember that. I've been like ignoring the dialogue. Alright, Geodude. Oh my god, what keeps happening? Sorry, 1 second. I'm having technical issues again. Oh, I see. The HDMI cable in my computer is loose. There we go, there we go. Walliam is the worst joke you made today? Probably. Yeah, you know what? I agree. I think it is stubble. I think it's like shadow. Like beard shadow or mustache shadow. Save stage doesn't crash. I don't think it's gonna crash. It's just my HDMI cable and my computer was loose, so it would like I'd nudge the computer in a way that was imperceptible to me, but it would like mess up the screen. But I think we're good now. Alright. Into the path we go. Oh, and this is a new encounter, right? Because it's the fiery path. And we already have a Dupes Claws on Numel. Slugma! Okay. I didn't really want a Slugma, but I don't really know what else there is here to get. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna walk into Resident Evil 4, and Leon Kennedy is gonna send his fucking Snorlax out to fight me. Alright, what are we gonna name this? I think I gotta buy a bunch of Great Balls. I don't think Pokeballs are quite hacking it anymore. Alright, what are we naming Slugma? This feels like, what is this? Have we done tea yet? Let's do tea. I don't think we've done tea yet. You know, because it's like warm. Oh man, so it's been cold. Oh no, we do not to Valhalla! Wait! I gotta go correct this. I think all my Pokemon have been going to Valhalla. Which is where I keep the dead guys. No, wait. I gotta go move them back to the main box. I run. Is Jello a drink? I don't think so. I would personally not call Jello a drink, but there probably is a convincing argument to be made, like that might sway me. You know, because it's not quite a food either. I had to go rearrange the PC. Because I can't have my fucking Pokemon going to Valhalla. Okay, you don't belong here. We're bringing you to the main box. And you're going here, and I'm taking your item. Okay, I guess I just like... bag, right? Yeah. And then Fiery Path, we got Slugma. Fiery Path. Slugma. Slugma. Alright. Now, forward. Level cap is 29. I gotta keep that in mind, because I can't have a Hariyama getting too many levels. Or else he'll become ineligible for... Oh yeah, he's only 24. But I don't want to become ineligible for that fight, because I think thick fat plus hitting like a truck is going to be useful, I think. I think Torkoal probably won't. Just going off of vibes, I think Hariyama would be pretty good against Torkoal. Fat guy next to the gym, and remember to visit William Afton. Alright, gotta go talk to the fat guy next to the gym. Macargo is cool. You know, I only relatively recently realized the pun in its name was escargot. Oh, rollout. Yeah. It's probably... Which Pokemon is it better on? It's probably better on Marshtomp, but I kind of want to leave slots open for other moves. I might give it to Ladrid. I think I'm going to give it to Ladrid. Just to give it a little bit of coverage. This Pokemon does kind of look like you, buddy. Alright, what do I not care about? Pound, I guess. Alright. Alright. Off we go. If Mega Macargo had Desolate Land, I would cry. I fucking... Power creep in Pokemon is so insane. Like, the game is almost unrecognizable. And I'm not necessarily complaining. I think, like, it's cool to watch other people play it. But there's just so much stuff going on all the time. Alright, I'm going to run from this encounter. And then up the fiery path we go. I'm actually going to repel here. Just quality of life. This music's awesome. Really makes you feel like you're in a fiery path. Okay, Route 112. We already got an encounter here. Yeah, we already got Numel. I guess I have to fight these two, right? This is probably not the appropriate Pokemon to do it with, though. Let's do this. The big boys! The big boys matchup! The big boys duo. I would have less of an issue with Power Creep. They didn't make them ugly. Yeah, like... There's just so many Pokemon that I hate the look of. And just in general, right? Not just modern Pokemon. And yeah, sometimes you do see a bunch of fuckers in the VGC worlds or whatever you call it. Alright, fake out Shroomish, because I don't want to get hit with a sleep powder, like a stun spore or anything. Alright. Sorry, I realize I'm like not... I've suddenly just stopped talking. I'm locked in on the game. I'm locked in on this children's game. On beating this like random encounter in a children's game. Okay, so Roselia has Poison Point, which isn't great, but I'm just going to hit it anyway. It's just something to keep in mind. So if I get poisoned, I go, fuck, poison point, you know? Alright. Vital Throw, Rosalia. Whoa! Smog? What does Smog do? Baxcalibur? Which one is Baxcalibur? Is that the most like a bridge? Oh, poison. Okay, yeah. Whatever. I guess I don't need to worry about poison points anymore. Baxcalibur. Oh, yeah. No, this guy. I don't like this guy. Like, there are a lot of new Pokemon designs I quite like. That's not one of them. I'm afraid. I do like the 3D like move animations. I think they look really cool, but the 3D models I think are like not. I'm not a big fan of the 3D models, which I think is not a particularly controversial opinion. All right, I gotta heal this poison. Thank you, stinky lady and cool guy. All right, items. Do I have a poison heal? Probably not. Do I have a berry? I should have a berry, right? The Pecha berry, the Pecha berry. Whatever the hell that's called. Also, I gotta stay using items. Do I have any, like, damage-affecting items? Quick Claw? What's a cool Pokemon to give Quick Claw? What's a slow Pokemon? I guess Hariyama. And then I have Silk Scarf, which I should... Oops. I should give to Loudred. It would be stupid not to. I think that's it. Look at the Twinkle Tackle animation. Twinkle Tackle's awesome. I love Twinkle Tackle. No, but I do agree. I think that some of them look really bad because they are not really willing to, and I understand that doing this for every Pokemon would be crazy. But they don't really like have the Pokemon do anything unique. They kind of take the model and they'll give it like a doing something animation, and then whatever move you use, it always does that doing something animation, you know? Flamigo. Flamigo is awesome. Flamigo is just like a fucked up flamingo, and that's why it's awesome. Don't heal all the way. I hate it here. I like, who's the Terrapagos? I love Terrapagos. I think it looks really cool. Alright, Paralyzed Heal. I think I have one of those in my bag. Whalmer. That's just Vital Throw, I guess, because I'm so slow. Again. Splash? That's fucking awesome. When I was a kid, I was convinced that there was some secret to Splash, that if you use Splash like 100 times in a row, or you use Splash on like a level 100 Magikarp or something, that it would do something, that it would have an effect. People make fun of Stadium for the Beedrill. The Beedrill is awesome. Shame no Guts Hariyama. Yeah, Guts Hariyama would be nice. Although Thick Fat's not bad. Like I don't mind Thick Fat. But yeah, Guts would be like ridiculous. It would just like turn shit to dust. Oh my god. Yes, register me in your Pokénav. Yes. Okay. Paralyze Heal. Nope, that's not that. Z-Splash raises your attack by 3 stages? That's beautiful. I was wondering, I was like, what does that even do? Because I remember... Who's this fucker? Oh yeah, that's one of the trees you can make a base out of. Is there something here? What's here? Oh, it's just like a heal? Yeah, let me just crash on this random lady's floor. The audio got borked? What's wrong with the audio? Because I haven't noticed a difference on my end. I don't remember. I think raspberries are another Pokeblock ingredient. Skipped a little? Okay. That's probably just lag, is my guess. You know, Canadians pay some of the the highest prices for some of the worst internet in the world. Alright, Route 113. This is the ash one, where there's ash everywhere. I want to get a Spinda. If I don't get a Spinda, I'm going to be pissed off. I should also put something less killy here at the front. What is a catcher here? What catches? Oh, Skarmory time? Maybe Skarmory as well. I will take Skarmory. I love Skarmory. Okay, we already got one of those. Doesn't count, doesn't count, doesn't count, doesn't count, doesn't count. Goodbye, goodbye. Farewell. Already got one. Also, I love this animation. I love this ash animation. It's such a small thing. I don't want you! Oh, actually, you know what? Speaking of low catch rate, I should go buy Pokeballs. So I should actually buy Great Balls, in fact. I forgot. I did not remember good Pokeballs. No, I think I have like 4 regular Pokeballs in my bag and that's it. What did I just step on? Alright, let's give Swellow some love. Slugma what? Slugma huh? Slugma what? Alright, Numel. Yeah, they transcend gender. That's what makes them cool. That's why they're cool trainers. Ba-doom. All right. The Pokenav. I love when I'm playing Pokemon, the video game, and I'm getting phone calls. You know, I just love checking my phone in real life, and I love it even more in the video game. Oh, and this is the desert? Okay, yeah. Alright, I gotta go around. I already fought these people. Alright. Repel. Sprint. It probably would have just been easier to go to the Pokemart in town. Like, use a Repel to get there. And go to the Pokemart in that next city. But, you know, life's made up anyway. You can kind of do whatever you want to. Yeah, I'm taking the long road. For fun. For content. It pads the watch time. It gives me more YouTube.com watch hours to do so. Please, YouTube, please invite me to CreatorCon. What do they call it? VidCon? Please let me be a keynote speaker at VidCon. Did they do that still? I know they stopped doing YouTube Rewind because everybody made fun of them for being cringe and out of touch. I don't know if they still do VidCon. VidCon is so funny to me, like... Yo, are you a YouTuber? Yeah, are you a YouTuber? Yeah, I'm a YouTuber too, bro. No way, bro. We should, like, go to a YouTube convention where we, like, talk about video editing and thumbnails. I can think of very few things that I would dislike more than being at a con full of YouTubers. As a YouTuber myself, I can say that YouTubers are, like, the worst people ever. So, if I were to hang out at an entire convention full of YouTubers, it would be over. No way, Jimmy Beast, bro? Bro, we should collab, bro. Like, I'll post a video on my channel where I shout you out, and you can post a video on your channel where you shout me out. Also, I feel like YouTube is just such like a diverse thing, right? Like, some people make gaming content, and some people... Fuck, sorry, I keep hitting my violin bow. Would you Denjin Mr. Beast without a moment's hesitation? You know, I'm going to take the bold stance. Nobody has ever said this before, but I'm going to take the bold stance that I don't like Mr. Beast. I know that that's an opinion that only I have. Did I unleash some evil? What does this mean? What does that mean? I'm afraid I don't understand. You go to YouTube and you're like, you go to VidCon, you find a fellow YouTuber, you're like, no way, we should like collab. Like, I make like Street Fighter content. What do you make? And they go like, I make boyfriend ASMR. Would that be cool? Would that be a cool collab? Oh my god, I don't want you. Go home. This is like the beginning of The Incredibles. Buddy, go home. I work alone. Alright, Spinda! I love Spinda. I like that it's just like a goober. Alright. Don't die. Oh, I'm so good. What other moves do I have? Okay. Nothing that can status it. Boyfriend ASMR actually Raid Shadow Legends. Hey. I noticed you've been kind of down lately. I just figured I'd drop in and say hi. I went to Tim Hortons and bought this Sausage Farmer's bacon wrap for you. By the way, I bought it with money that I received from our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. That'd be fucking awesome. Give a nickname to the Spinda. Spinda will be Martini. When are we getting the Weezer and Jair gamer subs? So I started this story in another stream recently. I think it was the Third Strike stream, and I didn't finish it because I got distracted. But I did have a company reach out to me about like a sponsorship, and they were selling... It wasn't gamer subs, and it wasn't any of the big brands I recognized. Whatever the other one is, G Fuel. It wasn't either of those. But it was the same product. And I kind of decided that I wasn't comfortable selling caffeine to children. So I turned it down. So unfortunately there will be no Gamer Sups Weezer Enjoyer collab. You know? But there was almost a point where it was like... Again, I can't remember the name of the company. And even if I could, it would feel kind of unprofessional to name them. Go like, this stupid company like tried to get me to like... Tried to sponsor my video. Because that would be like, you know... Unprofessional and whatever. But yeah, there was almost like a Weezer Enjoyer, like caffeine Monster energy drink powder flavor or whatever. Shame that I broke character. Should I use this voice more often? Because you know, people don't know this. Here's Weezer Enjoyer lore. Is my natural speaking voice is closer to like this. Like it's closer to like a lower pitch. But when I was in... Oh man, this is a crazy story. It's not really a crazy story. It's just a funny story, and I've definitely told it before. When I was in university, I was sat at the back of the class, and I was having a great day. Like, I was having a fucking awesome day. I'd woken up early. I was in a good mood, and I was sat at the back of class. One of my classmates who I knew quite well. We weren't quite like, you know, friends. We were like class friends. You know what I'm talking about? Like you don't hang out with them outside of class, but like when you see them on, like you'll hang out on campus and you'll sit next to each other in class, stuff like that. And she came over to me and she like sat down next to me and she was very like solemn and she put her hand on my shoulder and she was like, Weezer Enjoyer, you're gonna be okay, buddy. And I was like, yeah, I'm having a great day. Like I'm having a good time. She's like, no, it's okay to not be okay. Like you don't have to lie to me. I can tell you're having a rough day. And that was very nice of her to do. I do really appreciate that. But I was just having a good day. And throughout being at university, being around a lot of people who didn't like know me quite as well as maybe the people I had been around in high school or whatever, I realized that I seemed really unapproachable. Because people would assume that I was upset or frustrated or angry when I was just like being normal, when I was just like acting how I would act by default. And I realized it was because I had what the kids call RBF, right? But for me, it's less of a resting bitch face and more of a resting like intense contemplative rage face. Like I just looked angry all the time. And it's the fact that I kind of just I spoke like this, right? Like I spoke in a lower tone that maybe seemed less that didn't seem immediately like welcoming or whatever. Like it just made me sound like I was kind of angry and frustrated all the time. So I made a conscious effort around the time I think I was 18, 19, to like be more approachable, and that involved like being more involved with my like speech, like articulating more and using a greater range of my voice and whatever, like the way I'm talking now, because I didn't want people assuming that I was upset all the time. And I did something kind of similar with my facial expressions, that's not coming through obviously right now, but I made a conscious effort to speak with more animated facial expressions, specifically because people just thought I was pissed off all the time. Anyway, so that's why I don't talk like that all the time, is just because it makes me seem unapproachable. But I do break it out from time to time, because I think people assume that when I'm speaking at this, that this is like my normal speaking pitch, let's call it. And oftentimes there's only so low you can go, but because my natural speaking voice sits lower than this, I can go quite a bit lower than this voice, because I have a lot of like lower range that I'm intentionally not using. Like my singing voice is way below my speaking voice. Like my singing voice is like a little bit lower. It's like a whole tone lower than what is average for men. But you wouldn't be able to tell by my speaking voice because I pitched it up. That's all to say. Anyway, there's your Weezer Enjoyer lore of the day. I know, the VTuber isn't the real me. Can you believe that? You know, people don't believe me when I tell them that I'm not actually an MS Paint avatar in real life. It's crazy. You do stuff working on radio? That's cool. That's actually badass. And the nice thing about radio is if your voice is inaudible, you can let the mic do all the work, you know? You just get really close to the mic. Like ASMR. Weezer Enjoyer ASMR. Alright guys, I'm gonna click water gun now. I'm gonna point water gun at Swallow. I had a buddy of mine for a while, and she was really into ASMR. And she would send me videos, just randomly, of ASMR stuff. So it would be videos of people like taking knives to soap, or people like crushing potato chips or whatever in their hand. My favorite one was beard scratching, where it was a guy and he had something, and it wasn't quite a guitar pick, but it was kind of similar. It was like a flat piece of plastic, and he'd hold his beard. We were doing ASMR. We dyed a wand. We dyed a Flannery, I think is more realistic. But there was beard scratching, so this guy would put his jawline, and he had like, it wasn't like a huge crazy beard, it was like a it was one of those beards where it's between like a big full beard and stubble. Like it's a noticeable amount of hair, but it mostly conforms to like the rest of your face. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, and she would send me this video of like videos of like dudes like this dude beard scratching, and he'd hold this like plastic guitar pick looking thing up to his jawline, and you could hear like as he rubbed it across his beard, you could hear the scratching noise it would make. I don't have facial hair. Well, I have like barely noticeable stubble. Let's see if I can do it. That probably didn't come through at all. But that's yeah, beard scratching is apparently a big thing. I was so afraid for some reason that I was going to lose a Pokemon to that fight. Alright. Do I have any healing items? I do. Okay, here's your prediction. Let's hear your prediction. Oh, there's a Pokemon Center right there. Torkoal, attract into body slam paralysis into overheat crit. Okay, all right. We're gonna keep that in mind. If that happens, I'll cry. I'll weep greatly. Oh, and this is what's her name? Roxanne? Roseanne? Lynette. I don't know where I don't know where I got the R from. Her house is on Route 114. I just gotta go remind myself what Pokemon I even have in the box. Okay. These are all kind of unremarkable. I'm not forgetting anything like important and godlike in the... I mean, how close are we to Flannery? I don't think very close. Alright, Route 114. Oh, this is Route 114. I was wondering when we get here. So this route, we can get, I think we can get on this route, Zangoose and Seviper. Which is cool. Who's taking bets? Are we going to get Zangoose or Seviper? Oh, actually, you know what I would think is awesome? What's that guy, Swablu? The thing that evolves into Altaria? I want a Swablu. I'm praying for a Swablu here, is what I want. It would make me smile. Because I love Altaria. I love that it's like a cool cloud, bird, dragon thing. Alright, Swablu. Swablu. In fact, I should have a different Pokemon in the front. I don't want a one-shot Swablu. Actually, you know what? This guy has Rock Smash. I can just hit it with Rock Smash. It's gonna do fucking nothing. Alright, Swablu! Yes! That's my goat. Yeah, it does fucking nothing. Can I hit it with one more? I don't want a chance killing it. Swabenheimer? That's what they call me. That's my nickname. Never doubt it. I fucking love Altaria. I am so glad we got this Swablu. I was actually going to be a little bit disappointed if we didn't get a Swablu here. Alright. We're going to name this... What are we going to name this? Something elegant. What's like the elegant drink of like aristocratic, like posh assholes? There's got... Oh my god, my fucking... Alright, what's cool? Sorry, my violin bow. I have it on my bed next to me, and it keeps like falling onto my lap. I'm really bad at violin, but I've been practicing to try to stop being bad. Wine. Babacino. What is Babacino? Or Babacino? I've not heard of this drink. Let me Google this. This is something awesome. Babacino. Caffeine-free drink for toddlers and young children. A baby chino. Let's go. Let's go. I like wine. Let's go with wine. We're getting that fucking guy. We're going back to the PC. Illumise, I'm sorry. It's over for you. Oh, Cabernet would have been a banger. Oh, where's the name raider? Cabernet would have been fucking awesome. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I'm holding a Pokemon? Scary glitch. Illuminaze is over, party. It's over. Terry Bogard impression? It's over. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. I'm stupid. Oh my god. My brain is melting as the longer this stream goes on. Alright, here goes. Fury attack? Well, what does it have? Is there anything that's, like, useless? I put Missing No in the box. I put a fucking ghost in the box. Yeah, Fury attack fucking sucks. We're not taking Fury attack. We're gonna get it to 24. Or 25. 25 is the average level. We're gonna speed. Safeguard? Safeguard's not a bad thing to have. Safeguard is a status. That's not as good as I thought it was. I was thinking Barrier and Reflect. It's not bad though. It's probably more useful than Growl. Alright. There we go. I don't remember if I heal. I'm gonna heal anyway. Ba-da-dum. Gen 3 Hoenn. True. True. I never got the map, did I? Shit. I don't even know how one goes about getting the map. When's our Soul Link? Soon. I don't know. We did it once. We did one session. And then we never stopped. And we stopped. You know what we gotta do though? Is we have to do that. Maps in the Pokénav? I'm fucking so stupid. We have to do the mod. I think you can get it for this game where one person plays the AI. Where's Lava Ridge? Where's Lava Ridge? Lava Ridge is all the way over there. I'm going in the opposite direction. Yeah, we should do that mod where one person plays the AI. It would be cool. I will be the AI. I volunteer. Because I think I could... it would make you more angry to play against me as the AI than for you to play as the AI. and for me to play against you. I think it would be funnier. Better for the YouTube content, as they say. You ever meet people who are like YouTube content brand? Like they're always like, this video will perform suboptimally if I do this. You know, and they're always like, I need to do this to make my analytics more gooder. I think there's a very distinct trend. As a small YouTuber myself, I think there's a very distinct trend among small YouTubers to try to like hyper optimize everything instead of like have fun and make video. And sometimes you do meet people who are like, this will be good for content. This is godlike content. It's like, okay, but are you having fun? You know, I think it's easy to optimize all the fun out of this whole YouTube thing. Well, yeah, obviously you have to do this for livelihood, but I'm talking about like my size channels. Right, like Weezer Enjoy Your Third Strike is not making money off of this, you know? They're not making any kind of meaningful money off of this. Yeah, it does always rub me the wrong way a little bit when people are talking about like, well, I'm doing this for like the algorithm. And you know, there's small things, right? Like obviously like small optimizations, like using thumbnails that are appealing and using hashtags and stuff. Like that's all fine, that's whatever. But sometimes you meet people who are just like way too into it and they're convinced that like the YouTube algorithm is some kind of ancient profane god and they have to make all these like weird sacrifices to it. That's always the part that kind of gets me. Lava Ridge, here I come. Flannery, I'm coming for your ass. It's over for you. Oh, I have to get strength, don't I? Can I use strength outside of battle? I don't think so, right? So how the hell do I get to Lava Ridge? I've forgotten. I'm an old man. I forgot how to play the video game. Do you love the autism creature Ryu? It's awesome, right? It's cool as hell. So the story behind that is I had my buddy of mine, Weed Eater. He was editing for me for a little bit. You know, like a month or so, 2 months maybe. And he said, like, can you send me some MS Paint Ryus to use in the thumbnail? And that was the only thing I had on my computer. I had lost a bunch of my funny MS Paint Ryus in when I had got this new computer. So I sent him that one. He just like started putting it in the like the thumbnails and in the videos, and I just kind of ran with it. You have to loop through the falls. How do you get there though? I like entirely forget how to get there. I'm definitely forgetting something, right? I'm forgetting something, but I don't remember what it is. I might have to Google it. I actually might have to Google how to get the fucking Lava Ridge. Because I'm definitely forgetting something important. Because I know that I need to get the sand goggles. Rescue the meteorologist. Yeah, where the fuck is the weather station? I'm like losing my mind. Yeah, no one died. No, one thing died. No, but that was for the rival. Yeah, getting through Wattson was important. Because that was like, I was like, if I do nothing else, I want to get through Wattson today. And I'm not shocked that we did it. But I want to get through Flannery as well. It's been like 2 hours. We haven't gotten to Flannery. I think I do have to go this way. I think I'm like misremembering. Yeah, I was so afraid of like the Voltorb self-destruct. And does the Magneton have self-destruct? Ah, fuck me. It might have. I don't remember. But just in case, right? Just as a like not remembering. Youngster Dylan, Aaron, Aaron. All right. Does Rock Smash do anything? Okay. Can you believe that's a quad effective attack? Off of like a 50 attack stat or something? Bring. I love Rock Smash. I gotta say, new Pokemon games getting rid of mandatory HMs like on your Pokemon is kind of the greatest decision they ever made. Like, I think HMs are cool, and I like the idea of like using your Pokemon to traverse the world. It's awesome. But having to waste a move, like at least with Surf or Rock Climb or Strength, those are real moves. Those are actual attacks. But Rock Smash and like Cut, that's not a real move. Okay, I think I do have to go this way. Although, isn't there like a tree I have to cut to advance, or am I just completely misremembering how this game works? Protein. Just a fucking raw chicken breast. Oh, yeah. No, it's coming back to me. I remember. I think. I remember. Yeah, they should have at least made HMs better, honestly. Like, if every HM was like a Surf, I'd be fine with that. But yeah, Cut being like 35 base power, 95 accuracy or something fucked up like that is absurd. I'm eating raw chicken off the floor. Me too. I think. You know, I don't think very often, so when I do, I have to draw it to attention. What were they thinking? Okay, hiker and what are they called? What's this trainer class called? Is this the lass, or am I thinking of somebody else? Oh, picnicker. Lombre. I miss my Lombre. Fucking died. Floor chicken is the dinner of champions. I agree. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Interesting that the AI chose to use absorb on the normal type and not the groundwater type. But they say not to look gift horses in their mouths. I love Meryl. I love that little pose it does with its hand up. It's so cute. I'm gonna start hitting that pose in real life. You know, everybody, if you think about it, everybody in the world has like a video game idle animation. Because if you task yourself, like let's say you're standing in line, everybody does something. Everybody like fidgets with their watch or fixes their hair or whatever. It's awesome. I know that my video game idle animation is I flick my hair in front of my face, and then I bend over just a tiny bit, and I flick my hair in front of my face, and then I stand upright and I flick it back out of my face, like behind me. That's my video game idle animation. You're enjoying liking Meryl is the most unsurprising thing. Yeah, I have a brand. All right, Meteor Falls. So I think the gamer strat here, right, is to use repel and then come back later. And you can get something. I don't remember what it is. Is it Bagon or Shelgon or whatever? Look at them, they hate each other. They want each other dead. Your name is Weezo. That is a stupid name. Bagon on the deep end of the cave. Yeah. Is Ryu Boo Boo the reward for defeating Maxi? I think so. Oh, by the way, now that somebody's brought it up, check this shit out. Labubu for the Pokemon stream. They do want to make us so bad. Why don't our Team Aqua leader Archie and whoever the other guy is, why don't they just kiss instead of fighting each other? Bagundal? Yeah, I agree. You know, Shelgon is like Orbish, right? That's a Dragon Ball. It's orbular. It's spherical. That's the word I'm going for. Alright, Route 115. Have I been here yet? Try other colors as well. Yeah, because this Labubu is green. The one in the last stream was, I think, like a white or a gray. 115. I have no encounters on 115, so I don't even know what's here though. I'm also gonna write Meteor Falls down, but I'm not gonna put an encounter for it simply because we're going to double back to get Bagon Doll. All right. Oh wait, shit. Is my first Pokemon Loudred? Guys, it's Ryu. Yeah, it's Loudred. Uh-oh. Alright. That's okay. We have an easy strategy here, I think. Easy-ish. Having a Labubu for every member of the party, and every time they die, I have to destroy their Labubu. 115, the encounters on a beach at the north. They hate me. Whoa! Thank you, Fake Out. I probably could use Arm Thrust, and then I maybe would have gone first. Black Belt Knob! Damn, that guy's parents did not like him. What's in here? Great Ball. Work on an animation where I slice them in half. I have started like animations, but that's so much drawing. You have to draw so much to make any kind of meaningful animation. And I'm just not, I don't have that level of consistency, so it always ends up looking not very good. Is it possible to send a link here? I don't think so. I think YouTube will censor any links. Knob is one of the devs? That's cool. I'm gonna do this just because I don't want it to die to Metatite. Ah, fuck. I'm getting red. I have heard that. I have heard about like the strong key poses and like the in-between frames not being necessarily quite as important. I probably will end up making an animation at some point, but right now I'm just too fucking lazy to. But I started to do one. I don't remember what it was, but it was like there was a bit in a video where I was like, this could be a funny animation, but I underestimated how much work it would be to make an animation, you know? Spoink! I love Spoink. What a cute little guy. Spoink's got his orb. This guy's got an orb. Like, who comes up with this? This is a Gen 3 design. They're like, alright, it's like a pig, but it's also got a spring on its tail that it bounces up and down on, and it also has a pearl in its head. Like, who fucking does this? Yeah, Marshtomp is peeing. Marshtomp is... Oh, pearls before swine. Was that intentional? That pisses me off. I hate Nintendo, or Game Freak, or whoever makes these games. Yeah, exactly. I'm actually secretly like really good at art. Like I make I'm really into like classical, like Renaissance art. I do like perfect recreations of all of the portraits on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. But yeah, I gotta pretend that I'm really bad at art to maintain my YouTube clout. Okay, you know, I'm nowhere near where I thought I needed to be. Is there another exit to this area that I'm just like missing? Am I just like stupid? Hey, boss. Mount Chimney. Keep going south. Okay, I trust you. I'm putting my life in your hands. Never stop going south. Keep going south. I think I went too south. Oh no, or do I go through the cave? Do I go through the cool cave? Perhaps I go through the cool cave. Perchance. I guess we'll find out. Is the next gym not Flannery? I thought the next gym was the fire gym. I guess we gotta go talk to Dad. Okay, I take your word for it. I believe you. Did you miss too much? We got the 3rd badge, and then I've just kind of been like struggling to navigate the map ever since. This is always a part of the game like I can't remember how it goes. Next to Miss Flannery, don't talk to Dad. Yeah, I think I kind of remember what to do here, right? I go into the tunnel and I rock smash my way through it or something, right? You know, I should have used repel, but whatever. I wish this had been my encounter for this route. I don't even remember what I got. I think it was like Whismer or something. I guess the Ladrid's kind of cool, but I could have got a Ladrid in the next area anyway. You know, I still don't have an encounter for here, for this tunnel, because it's all Whismer, and I don't think there's anything in here that isn't a Whismer. And I could just catch another Whismer, because I think that's all I can catch. But what if there's like a 1% chance that there's something else in here? There you go, buddy. Yeah, this is strength, I think, right? That's beautiful. Love prevails. Your friends ruined your way to see Whismer? How do you see Whismer? Why'd I do that? Also, when I was younger, I thought that Rock Smash should like one-shot Geodude. That should be a thing that they add to the game. Is if you hit a Geodude with a Rock Smash, it should just die. It should just explode. Water gun. I feel like my eyes are like melting. I think when I get to the next city, I'm gonna take like a 1-minute break, just like step away from my computer. I've entered like a weird like ghoul state, like a goblin state, you know. All right, so I'm gonna no diff this guy. I'm gonna no diff this Machop. "30 base power, quad effective against rock." That would have been cute. That's my wish list for the new Pokemon game. He's tired of my job. I've just been staring at a screen. Like, it's just taking strain on my eyes. I just gotta stand up. I've been sat in like one position for a while. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna save the game. And then I'm gonna take like just a super quick break. I'll be like a minute, maybe 2. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Time to return to the stream. I stretched, I drank some water, and then I went downstairs and I grabbed a little thing of shortbread cookies that I will now eat on stream. Weezer Enjoyer ASMR shortbread cookie eating stream. Something like that. Uh-oh! I think the game's about to crash. Okay, game just crashed. Good thing we saved. Let's open that bad boy back up, if such a thing is possible. Health maxing healthy pills? Yeah, you know, when one of your main hobbies is sitting in front of a fucking computer playing video games all day, I think it helps to do that. Thank you all for bearing with me, by the way. This has been a really long stream. Getting to Flannery should not take us this... Don't crash. Oh, fuck me. Alright. We're gonna try it again. This happened last stream as well, but it was closer to the beginning. Is anytime I'd like open the game, it would crash. Alright. Let's go. To Flannery. I gotta talk to Wally first. Is it Wally's house? Wanda's house. It's been hearing background noise. Thank you, thank you. I take that as a high compliment. You know, people go like, dude, I like watch your streams when I like fucking draw like Goku or whatever. You know, when I fucking sit in my room like just fucking drawing Spider-Man. When I organize my Labubu collection. You know, I take that as a compliment. Because I know that when I listen to stuff in the background, it's oftentimes stuff that I like. And when I'm watching something with full attention, it's oftentimes something I fucking hate. I could have sworn they gave you an item or something here, but whatever. You don't have to talk to Wally. I could have sworn that, like, his dad gives you an item, or his uncle, or whoever that is. Prepare to get no dift. You know, the nice thing about Uproar is the game plays itself, which gives me an opportunity to open this pack of cookies. They might all be beat to shit, though. They might be, like, dust in the plastic bag. We're gonna find out. I just realized that my mic is picking up the plastic crinkling sound. And it's making the VTuber move. Because the VTuber just moves based on whether there's signal in my mic. Like, I've set it to the threshold of my speaking voice. But it will pick other stuff up as well. Like, when I mute the stream to cough, it'll move as well. Person on the left of the battle tent has a TM. This is Loudred upscale. Yeah. Loudred is boundless. More Weezer Enjoyer ASMR. Hey guys, now I'm gonna eat this cookie. I'm gonna eat this shortbread finger. Oh, the Riot Games launcher just opened and closed really quickly on my computer. Because I installed 2xKO like 2 months ago, played it for 3 hours, and then stopped. The crinkles? Yes. They bring the whole stream together. That's what you're all here for. Let's get this fucking thing open. I keep like opening it and then putting it down and then opening it and then putting it down. Or starting to open it. Like continuing to open it. Continuing the process of opening it and then putting it down. Alright. So I'm going to eat this cookie. And if the sound of me chewing like is really audible and drives you insane, let me know. And I will just mute anytime I eat a cookie. I'm gonna put the whole thing in my mouth. Just free up my hands. It's a good cookie. So did you guys hear that? I mean, I love shortbread, but it's so like thick, it like dries my mouth out so bad. You played League for 2 hours and you quit? I have heard that. I've heard that League is one of those games. A friend of mine once said that League has some of the worst like onboarding, is that the term he used? Like getting into League is really rough because the game doesn't do a great job at like onboarding you. And he said if it wasn't for that, he would have become a League player and it would have ruined his life because he'd just be fucking mad all the time. Where's the cookie crunching ASMR? Could you guys not hear that? I can get closer to the mic if that's what the people demand. Terry getting over leveled? Yeah. He's I think he's 1 level off from the cap. So I probably should move him. Who needs more levels? You do. You're fucking underutilized. Alright, let's give some more levels to the new guy on the team. Swagmaster. Oh my god. Pokemon Breeder Isaac. Alright, Isaac, you're going to hell. Straight to hell. That should not have killed. That's crazy that Peck killed there. Although I am like twice their level. Sorry if you guys can hear my mouth noises, by the way. I'm like moving my tongue around my mouth, trying to get all the shortbread out. Yeah, what's the change in level cap? 29 to 31. That is crazy. That is so little. Oh, why did I use Peck there? I should just switch. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch. Hariyama. My son. Yeah, Isaac, you're getting binded. I'm gonna bind this fucking Isaac guy. Oh man, by the time we beat Flannery, it'll have been like 3 hours. What a nightmare. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward through this fight. It's a lot of Pokemon. And it's all just gonna be fucking that, yeah. I click arm thrust and they die. You know, I don't often like using the speed up. It takes me out of the game a little bit, but there are situations where it's appropriate. Oh, leave me alone. Can I turn my Pokénav off? Can I like throw it to a lake and these people will stop calling me? Love watching Weezer Jar even for 5 hours. Thank you, thank you. Oh man, we're trapped and betrayed in this stream. There was a point, kind of towards the beginning of the YouTube channel, where I would just stream for like 5 hours. Like I didn't like calling it quits when I hadn't completed whatever my given objective was. So like, I'd stream, you know, Street Fighter 4 combo trials, and I wouldn't turn the stream off until I had beaten all of the whatever character trials, and that would take so long. It was a nightmare. So I've started learning when to quit. I didn't think he was gonna see me. Yeah, it was awesome. Youngster Timmy. All right, I'm gonna fast forward. Now I'm going way too south. Oh fuck! Wait. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward through this fight. Now I'm paralyzed. Whatever. You know, what is life if not if not suffering? Alright, I'm going back up. I don't have a bike yet, so I can't take the cycling path. Where's my... Take the lift to the volcano. Where is the lift? Is the lift here? No, the lift's not there. Oh, is the thing that I called cycling path? No, that is cycling path, right? That's not the lift. Where's the lift? What the hell? I'm taking my phone out. I'm fucking stupid. Thank you guys for being so patient with alright. How to get to volcano. Emerald. How'd you get to volcano? Emerald. Take the cable car from Route 112. Oh yeah, I forgot. They fucking move. I'm stupid. I forgot that once you save the guy, they get out of your way. That's on me. My brain is, it's leaking out my ears, my friends. It's over. How did I beat this game as a kid? Maybe I've just gotten dumber. Alright, I'm fast forwarding. Just so that we're not here for many hours. There we go. There we go. We did it. We did it. You watch Twitch plays Pokemon, a young man with ADHD is nothing. I've been clocked. They know. Now everybody on YouTube knows. Alright, up we go. You were watching Futurama on DVD? That's tight as fuck. You guys fuck with Blockbuster? You guys remember Blockbuster? I used to rent Futurama from Blockbuster. Oh, this is an actual important fight. Did I heal? I did. No, I didn't. Shit. Whatever. I don't have a whole lot of healing to do. I think I have a paralyzed heal in here or something, right? Full heal. Full heal is fine. But I'm just gonna heal him up. Okay, what is this fucker's team? Too young for Blockbuster? I was almost too young for Blockbuster. I Blockbuster like stopped being kind of a big thing, I think, when I was like 8 or something. But I have really distinct memory. I mean, I was a little old now. I was maybe like 10 or 12. But I have really distinct memories of going to Blockbuster with my mom and going like, "Can I rent Futurama?" And she'd go like, "Sure," 'cause she didn't know what it was. Yeah, yeah, you're older than me. That's interesting, because I remember Blockbuster, and I'm 25. Yeah, I'm 25. I'm almost 26, but I'm not 25, 26 yet. Yeah, that's interesting that I have met Blockbuster memories and you don't. 29. Saying it like it's ancient. That's crazy. Yeah, I liked going to Blockbuster and like walking around, and you'd see the covers for all these crazy horror movies. You go, "These movies must be fucking awesome." And then years later, when you have access to the internet, you watch them and they fucking suck, and you hate them. What is this guy's team? I'm gonna Google it. Maxi Fight Emerald. You're at a coffin stream? You are at a coffin stream. Welcome to the old folks' home, buddy. That might have something to do with it. Yeah, I'm in Canada, and I think if you lived in like any kind of like meaningfully sized city in Canada, there would be at least one Blockbuster. 33 is ancient. All right, Maxi Fight's going to Bulbapedia. Show me his team. Show me his team. I do not want Ruby, I want Emerald. Alright, Mount Chimney. He leads with a level 24 Mightyena, followed by a Zubat, followed by a Camerupt. Okay. So the obvious play is to lead with Hariyama, and then for Zubat go into... I don't know, I don't really have anything great to do with Zubat. I can go into Loudred. Probably Loudred is the play. And then Camerupt, Marsh Stomp solos. Okay. So we lead with the goat. We lead with my son. Oh, but there's a double battle here. Wait. 30 is the new A5? They are saying that. I'm gonna leave with these guys. Just for fun. Alright, going in for another shortbread finger cookie. Alright, I'm gonna pop the whole thing in my mouth again. I'm putting it in like long, by the way, so like I'm putting the long, like the top end of the shortbread stick in one cheek, and then I'm putting the other end in the other cheek, and I'm eating it from there. Special attacker or status mon? Oh, that's a good point. That's actually a really good point. You're fucking so good at this game. That's actually fucked up that you... Yeah, you're right. You're exactly correct. Oh, I'm so stupid. 1 second. I gotta eat this cookie. Oh. Thought Pepsi died? I don't think Pepsi died. Did Pepsi die? I think the other flying type died. Because we lost 3 Pokemon first stream, and it was Mightyena, Wingull, and Lombre. So we're still good for Pepsi. Poochhyena. Pardon me. This game is so easy. I love Zubat. Zubat's so cool. I like its cry. I like its pose. I like that it doesn't have eyes. I like that it misses supersonic. Right, because Zubat's not scary. It's just obnoxious because it has supersonic. Yeah, it's crazy how this guy's whole team is like Marshtomp fodder, you know? Zubat does have shrimping gamer pose. That is true. All gamers feel a natural affinity towards Zubat because of that. Alright, so he's leading with Mightyena. And I am going to intelligently, an idea I have come up with on all my own, lead with a different Pokemon. Although, what does this Pokemon even do in the lead slot? Nothing? Nothing. Gets its attack lowered, gets its attack lowered. I don't know, I guess Safeguard? Do I fucking bring in Swablu and Safeguard and then switch out? If I get swept by Zubat, I'm never doing a fucking third Pokemon stream. Alright. I think I'll lead with Swablu. I'll lead with Swablu, and then Safeguard's not worth it? No, that's what I'm thinking. I don't think it is. I think I'll just lead with Sprite, just to take the Intimidate. Although, actually, Hariyama probably fucking eats Mightyena alive anyway, right? I don't think I'm actually as scared of the Intimidate as maybe I am thinking right now. Because I can come in, fake out the first turn, and then Arm Thrust, and then Mightyena's dead, I think. We're gonna gamble. We're gonna gamble on Intimidate not being as scary as I think it is. Like, I think even with Intimidate, I'm confident in fake out Arm Thrust killing Mightyena. Here we go. If I'm gonna sweep, it's gonna be here. You should do some random bullshit because I'm the go-to YouTuber who doesn't need any strategies. That's true. That's true. Allow me to show you one wall you could never hope to scale through training alone. Okay, that's not as much damage as I hoped it might do, but it's dead to fucking Vital Throw, probably. That's bad. I hadn't considered that. That's not good. Die? Okay, Intimidate was a bit worse than I expected, I will admit. Zubat, okay. Why go into Zubat here? I guess because it has a super effective attack on me. So this is probably then going to be Wing Attack. Can anything here take a Wing Attack? Like, is there anything that can just completely no-sell a Wing Attack? Oh, Vital Throw can't miss? Oh, never mind. Okay, this is going to be Wing Attack. I really don't want this guy to take Wing Attack. I'm going to have this guy take Wing Attack. Because I have Rollout. Okay, that's a bit more damage than I would have liked it to have been. How much damage does Rollout do here? How much is the first hit of Rollout? Because I can take one more Wing Attack. Because this thing's faster than me. I'm willing to bet money on Zubat being faster than me. Although if it uses Supersonic, that's a wasted turn because of my Soundproof. Rollout does 30 damage. That becomes 60. Do I Rollout here? How much is Uproar? Uproar is better here, I think. Although then I'm locked into Uproar, but I'm locked into Rollout as well. I think I'm gonna Uproar. And if I lose Loudred, I lose Loudred. Like, whatever. Oh yeah, but this is Stab Uproar with Silk Scarf. Okay, that's okay. I'm okay with that. Super Potion's fine. Rock is super effective. Rock is super effective, but the first hit of rollout's only going to do 60 damage, even taking that into account. Uproar is going to be more damage, I think, more consistently, because it's Silk Scarf, Stab, Uproar. Although now I'm locked into Uproar as Camerupt comes in, or Mightyena maybe? Okay, this thing just dies here. Unless it kills me first. Okay, no, he has another healing. But again, I'm kind of okay with that. Okay, locked into Uproar. Sand attack I'm okay with. I'd like Uproar to end this turn so I can go into Hariyama. Okay. And it's because it misses. I think I live this. Yeah, but not by a whole lot. Alright. Pyria, you've done your duty. Rest. Yeah, fucking nothing. Okay, and I do resist fire, right? Although it has fucking Earthquake or something, right? I think it's going to use Earthquake here. How well does Marshtomp take an Earthquake? Can I bait the Earthquake? Because it has Earthquake and then a Fire move and then probably something else. Do I want to do some like high-level fucking gamer strats? Because it's probably going to use Earthquake here. Do I go into... Is the play... What types is Dustox? Can it... Okay, it actually doesn't blank. It looks like it... No, wait, what? What's its ability? Okay. Do I go into Swellow to bait Earthquake, and then that potentially baits, like, Flamethrower? Why would Hariyama's Wrist Fire? It is Thick Fat. As an ability. It resists... Fire and Ice attacks. He's thick as fuck, boy. Okay, so I'm gonna game. We're gonna game for a moment, or actually, this feels less punishing. Focus energy? All that playing around that it uses fucking focus energy? That's not very good. Alright, now what do I think it's going to use? It can't use Earthquake. It probably... What's its last move? It's probably like fucking Quick Attack or Tackle or something. Like, Focus Energy isn't great. I think we just go Marshtomp. I think we stop... I think we stop trying to think too hard and we just click the super effective attack. Okay, Ember. Yeah. Okay, not even Flamethrower. I was playing around Flamethrower. And this thing, like, turns to fucking dust, right? Oh, okay. That's not great. Oh, Tackle. Its last move is Tackle. I thought it might be, like, Takedown. It's fucking Tackle. It's over. Yeah, GG moron. Why was I so afraid of that fight? Things could have gone poorly. There's a universe where things go poorly there. Alright, I gotta be careful with some of these guys. I gotta make sure they don't get to level 30. Get that orb. And look, here's Archie. Yeah, no worries, Archie. Whose side are you on? Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you on? Which side are you on? You guys know that song? It's a good song. Did I get an encounter here yet? Is this... What is this area considered? It's called... Are there encounters here? On Mount Chimney? I don't think so. I'm gonna buy a couple of cookies from this lady, though. Don't need strategies when I'm a YouTube streamer? That's true. I'm gonna buy a bunch. Just gonna buy a fucking... Because they're good to have. I do wish I could buy a bunch at once, but mashing the A button and fast forward is probably fine. All right, what route is this, baby? Jagged Pass. All right. Jagged Pass. What's at the front of my party? Oh, that's bad. That's not good. Okay, this is easy. This is easy. This guy's fodder. My dad texted me a few minutes ago, and he's like, "Why'd you post that that photo of Ryu and Joe Rogan?" It was the photo I posted on the community tab of Ryu eating the microphone. And my dad was like, "Why'd you draw that?" Why did they name it Jagged Pass? It's a good question. Welcome to the Hell Canyon. Alright, Jagged Pass. Show me something epic. I already have one of those. I have doubles of this one. I'm gonna bring something a little bit different in front of my party. No, that's actually gonna fucking just one-shot everything. Wait. What Pokemon is good at the front here? I guess here. I already have one of these. Please, please, please. I gotta keep going on my YouTube stream. Oh, my son. Oh, is this gonna do a lot of damage? No, it's neutral. Okay, that's still damage though. Should I just throw the ball? Should I just throw the orb? Like how small he was? Yeah. I thought it was funnier if he's just like a tiny guy eating a mic. I love Spoink. I'm just gonna throw the ball. Fuck it. They're all drinks. They all gotta be drinks, I'm afraid. What's a pig drink? Coffee. Have I used coffee yet? I don't think so. You know, because like law enforcement. You guys understand? You guys get the reference? Spunk? Shh. What is spunk? Is that a drink? I've never heard of spunk. The pink drink from Starbucks. That's spring. I'd hope it is. I'd be pissed off if it wasn't. You know, also, Spoink's lore is if it ever stops bouncing, it fucking dies. Because, like, that's what pumps its heart or something? It's something crazy. It's something insane. Probably an off-brand energy drink called Spunk? Probably. I can believe that. Alright, going in for another shortbread. I don't know why they call it shortbread. Seems pretty long to me, am I right? We fucking did it. We're here. Praise the Lord. All right. pulling up Flannery's. You know what? Guys, I hate this gym. Like, Flannery's cool. Flannery's awesome. Like, whatever. I hate her gym. It's actually horrible. I hate having to navigate it. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. We're on gym number 4, by the way. I'm gonna cheat just a little bit. I'm gonna look up Flannery Gym Guide because I don't want you guys to sit here for like an hour as I jump through the random holes. Alright. Oh, I gotta get the egg. I gotta go talk to the lady. Is it this lady? Oh, I gotta make a slot in my party. I'm just gonna fast forward. Deposit. We will deposit. I just don't really matter. Alright. Give me the egg. Alright, now check this shit out. You know, people often argue which Pokemon game is the best. Is it Generation 1 for starting it? Is it Generation 4 for reinventing it? Is it Generation 5 for the story? I think it's this one. Because no other game lets you chill with old people in a hot tub. Can you argue with that? No. I didn't think so. I would kill for a hot tub. I'd kill for I also went in fully clothed. It's pretty awesome. Like with my bag and everything. Alright, I'm going to put the egg in the PC. And we're going to develop a Flannery strategy. Fish some encounters? Yeah, that is a good idea. I think I want to bring... Because this thing's a dragon type, right? No, it's normal flying. It doesn't become a... When does it evolve? I don't think it's within the level cap. I think it evolves quite a bit later. Swablu, evolve, level. 35. So actually, Swablu might kind of be dead weight on this team. What's not dead weight? Spoink? 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 Yeah. We're bringing the boy. Spoink. Also, when does it evolve into Grumpig? Because then it might get thick fat. Spoink. Evolve level. That is not within the level cap either. But we get to have a cute little guy with us. Okay, okay, first I gotta figure out how to get to the gym. So let's do that first. Flannery Gym Guide. I think I already looked this up, but I can't find the tab. Beach with the Soda Pop is an awesome beach. It's a good spot. I'm a big fan. It just has character. Alright, how do I maneuver the gym? Just tell me how to get through the gym, please. Oops. How many XP points is this guy away from leveling up? Okay. I can use him in like one or two fights. Alright. I've found a gaming walkthrough, an early 2000s gaming walkthrough. Alright, so I go into the gym. I'm going to see if I can dodge all the trainer encounters. Alright, we walk into Flannery's gym. And we go into this hole. Once through it, you will find another hole. So there's a fight here. There's a cocktail called Miss Piggy. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at all. I do believe that. But what is in it, though? Kindler Jeff? Guys, his name Jeff. Am I right? Like, comment, subscribe for more all-time funny moments. All right, let's get to this gym. I'm gonna click it again. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da. Does that fight do anything? Did this GameFAQs article lie to me? Head back through that hole? That wasn't part of the maze? Oh, Early 2000s video game walkthrough, you fucked me. Okay, so I go down here. And there's a double battle through here. Pink gin, raspberry syrup, cotton candy is crazy, and lemon juice. That sounds pretty good. Actually sounds really good. I'd kill for one of those right now, I think. What's my second Pokemon? Okay, that's okay. I'm fine with that. And then we just do it again. Alright, so now I'm gonna go left. I hate navigating this gym. We're gonna go left and we land here. Alright, now where do I go? Article. Area above, and I'm going to the left area. I'm going here. P is for pristine vibes. That is true. That is my goat. All right, 2 holes above me. The one on the right is a trainer, so we will go through this one. Now what? One on the top right is a trainer. Take the hole on the top left. Here. Now I'm going to take the hole in the middle, which is this one. 2 holes in the bottom of this room. Take the right one. Jump down the ledge. Hole to the right. Flannery. Okay. Level cap time. Level cap of 29, I believe. Let me double check that. Emerald level, and again I have this pulled up, but I'm afraid because last time I alt tabbed out of this emulator it crashed, and I don't want it to crash. Emerald level caps. Gym. That's black and white. I want emerald. I want emerald. 29. Okay, I somehow accidentally clicked on black and white, and it was like, level cap for the 4th gym is level 27. I was like, level 27? I can't use like anything. But no, I was wrong. It's 29. Alright, here we go. 29. Now be careful, Weezer Enjoyer. Don't over-level the most important Pokemon past the level cap. Knockoff? What type is knockoff? Dark? Yeah, no, fuck knockoff. I want only physical attacks on my bulky fighting type. 29. Why did I bring Dustox here? Whatever. Life's made up anyway. Whirlwind? Whirlwind's probably good to have on Dustox, because it kind of doesn't do anything else. Yeah, Gust. Like, I'm not really going to be clicking Gust with this thing when I have Swellow, right? Alright, let's keep going. Level 28. Level 29. Now to Swellow. Level 27. Level 28. Endeavor. Ooh, Endeavor. Endeavor's a crazy move. What can I get rid of? I don't need Peck, right? Yeah, I don't need Peck. Endeavor's good to have. And 29. Loudred up to level 29. Stomp? Is Stomp any good? Stomp's not bad. I think I'll take that over Uproar, right? Yeah, I'll take that over Uproar. Replace Uproar. Uproar, you've done well, but Stomp is just better. Coffee. Our newest member of the team. Up to 29. You made mac and cheese? That's awesome. I had mac and cheese earlier today. It's good. I'm pro mac and cheese, speaking personally. Alright. I'm going to fast forward through this process. Confuse Ray. What's the accuracy on Confuse Ray? Oh, yeah. Fuck Odor Sleuth. We can get rid of Odor Sleuth. Magic Coat. Which move is Magic Coat? Special attacks back to the attacker. That's kind of funny. Yeah, that's funny. It sure is boring around here, my boy. Alright. 29. There we go. Leveling up done. Now we speak stratagem. First thing is first, I want to make sure I have water guns. Let's now look at Flannery's team. Alright, Flannery Bulbapedia. She's so cool. Alright. In the Core Series games, and now I will scroll down until it says Emerald. Emerald, okay. 4 Pokemon. First one is a level 24 Numa with Overheat, Magnitude, Sunny Day, and Takedown. Yeah, Marsh Stomp. Second one, Slugma. Overheat, Smog, Light Screen, Sunny Day. If they get Sunny Day up, I'm going to... Anytime I use Fast Forward, I'm not using it that much. I'm just using it a lot now because I don't want the stream to go on for like many hours. Okay. I think I'm just going to try to solo this gym with Marsh Stomp. I am going to, though. I'm going to give it a Rost Berry, just in case it gets burned. And then I guess all my other Pokemon, I'll just give them Oran Berries, right? There's no reason to not give them an item. Okay. So I'm going to try to solo with Marsh Stomp, and if that doesn't work, Hariyama comes in kind of... Like, it's not as good as Marsh Stomp, but Hariyama comes in here and, like, does okay work, considering Thick Fat, plus just, like, the sheer amount of damage it does. It'll be able to hit Camerupt and Torkoal pretty hard as well. But I'm just going to try to solo with Marsh Stomp. Yeah, this was my favorite gym leader when I was a kid. I thought she was fucking badass. Alright, off we go. Oh yeah, and I'm faster anyway, so I don't think I have to really worry about Sunny Day as much as maybe I thought I might. If this gym is going to be... Like, I'll take this gym being easy. Both the gyms today are easy, and then the gyms next week can fuck me. Watch out for Torkoal? Yeah. Okay, there's Sunny Day. Which, I'm not a big fan of. So now I switch to... Mudshot. That's Flannery, yeah. Right? You get it now? She's awesome. She has aura. Okay, camera up. We still have Sunny Day up, so I'm just gonna click Mudshot again. Okay, that doesn't really matter. Oh my god, fuck off. That hadn't even occurred to me. Okay, I just gotta, don't simp so hard that this next attack doesn't work, okay? Please. Please? Please. Please. I hate it here. I hate it here. I want to go home. This is a fire type gym. That could be really bad. Please, please, just kill it. Please, 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 please. Okay. Man, when I was a kid, I like full team wiped to a skitty just because I got attract locked. Like I got like immobilized many times. Okay. Sunlight's faded. I can use water gun again. I don't know what it's gonna use. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's not good. Yeah, my weird like axolotl is down bad for a camel. Okay. Do I mud slap or mud shot? Because mud slap will lower accuracy. I might mud slap once. Because it's going to heal up anyway. Like, there's only so much damage I can do before it heals up. Okay, and it didn't drop accuracy. Alright. I'm concerned about overheat. I think I'm okay about overheat. And I think I live in overheat here. Oh, easy. Yeah, okay. Marsh Stomp. Yes! That's the first gym, I think, where we've not lost anybody, right? Or did we not lose anybody to Roxanne either? And there we go. That was so much easier than I was concerned it was going to be. I remember that Torkoal being a monster. So I'm kind of glad that it didn't just completely go off and destroy me. There we go. There's Flannery. There's two more gyms. We're halfway there. We're halfway there. All right, everybody. I'm gonna... One second. All right, I'm gonna hide the screen. I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna sneeze. 1 second. Alright, we did it. We beat the 2 more boss fights in the children's video game. I'm gonna make the VTuber big, and then I'm gonna log off. I'm gonna make this a short farewell. Oops, what am I making bigger? There we go. I'm gonna make this a short farewell because I've been streaming for three hours. Thank you all for coming out. It's been an awesome second Pokemon stream. I'm still kind of shocked that we haven't wiped yet. But that's life, I suppose. You know, it'll throw us a curveball. Who are the next 2 gym leaders? It's the Flying Lady, right? And the Psychic Twins? Or no, it's... I can just open the game. No, I'll Google it. No, because next gym leader is Norman, right? Next gym leader is Norman, and then it's either... I think it's the Psychic Twins, right? What are their names? Okay, so next time it's Norman and Winona is our goal to get through next stream, which is normal type gym, and that normal type gym is vile and disgusting and scary, and so that could be a wipe. That could pretty easily be a wipe. And then I don't remember Winona being particularly scary, but who knows. All right, everybody. Well, thank you all for your time. Norman does have normal types. Pokemon is made by hacks. Thank you all for your time and for dropping in and chatting and all that stuff. I'm going to get out of here because it's been a long time, and I still have to go play Third Strike to record footage for this week. So farewell, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night, evening, morning, whatever time it is for you, and I'll see you guys all on Sunday for Batman Arkham City. Hell yeah. I'll see you all then. Goodbye.